Kind of playing gutter. I'm going to drift left still, but I'll be playing out a little bit closer to the gutter. And play that kind of traditional urethane line. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back, and this is the Rattler NU. Now, Phil borrowed a cover stock from Hammer, and he put it on his Rattler core, and we're calling it Rattler NU. So we wanted a ball on the line that can be controllable without being urethane, and not urethane is perfect for what Phil's looking for. So I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get into all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see what this Rattler NU does on our lanes. All right, I'm talking Rattler NU. Phil got into Brunswick's cookie jar a little bit, borrowed a cover stock from the new blue Hammer with its insane success. So it has the same core as the original Rattler. So 2.48 RG, 035 differential. So what do we have here compared to the new blue, which has a thick shell, is we have a lower RG and a little bit higher diff. So we're looking to have a little bit more flare potential and a little bit maybe earlier rolling with that lower RG. We'll find out. I don't know. So we're going to test it out. I got SPECTO running. We're going to start it out. We're going to move it in some. I don't know if we'll move all the way left as we normally do, but we're going to test this out, put it through the paces, and talk about the Rattler NU. So we start on 15, and this should be a very good spot for this ball. Now, first shot should probably hook a ton, and I'm going to kind of try to ignore it. It didn't overreact. I had a feeling it was going to do that whole urethane thing where it hooks like crazy the first shot and then it goes for the subsequent shots. So the first shot usually with urethane you kind of forget, and then you let the oil get in the cover and let it break down, and then you can play it straighter. So let's check out the flare. Oh yeah, a lot more flare than I'm used to with that Hammer new blue. Looking like 3-4 inches of flare here. Might be more because there's some in the dry there that I just can't see. But first shot looked pretty darn good. Let's try it again. Colors on this is kind of cool. It's like a greenish teal, orange logos. Yeah, okay, it did mellow out a little bit compared to that first shot. Second shot, kind of labored a little bit, went a little bit cleaner down the lane. So the same effect is there as like urethane, traditional urethane balls. What does not urethane cover, it kind of mellows out after the first couple shots, and then you're going to get what you're really going to get out of this ball. Let's try one more shot there. And that's always a good sign, is these kind of bowling balls are meant to keep you in the pocket. If you don't like urethane, these are meant to give you a urethane-like motion. That's beautiful. Kind of exactly what we want. So, out on tour, we didn't see a lot of new blues go down the lane. The Black Hammer 78 came out, and the players that really like urethane are going to stick to that traditional urethane. New blues probably got a little bit of play, maybe during qualifying, but we didn't really see it on shows or anything, which is fine. The players are going to use what they think gives us the best opportunity to strike. And new blue, with the patterns that they put out, was just not it. So Black Hammer looked really good. I think it won twice this year. That's darn good. All right, let's move 5. I don't think I'm going to get too crazy left with this one. I mean, I think I probably did with the new blue. This one, we'll see. Come on. Oh, just had enough. I sent that out wide. Probably got that out to like 3 board, maybe 2.5. And it was slow to respond. That's the whole thing. The ball's gonna check up early. It's gonna read early. It's not gonna hook early, really. It's not gonna make its move, but it did enough. Got the 10 out, but these are bowling balls you don't move too far and open your angles. You want to play shut down with these balls. Let's try it again. I think if I get the speed up right now, it's gonna whiff the head pin, probably 2-pin or wash out or something. I'm just gonna throw it good. Yeah, little swing. I feel pretty confident right now. That little swing on it, I think I can move a little bit left. I think I'm gonna test it. I think I did that with the last video, is keep moving left, seeing what it can do. And I might get frisky later, another video, and test the new blue hammer versus this one, just to see what the differences are. I think the low RG is really helping it kind of stick to the lane a little bit, get rolling earlier. All right, well, we're gonna move 5 more, we're on 25. Let's swing it out a little bit. I think here's where I'm gonna leave my flat hits. Got to round it really hard. Yeah, there's the flat hit. Yeah, so it's already pretty much yelling at me, saying, no, too far, go back. Safety, safety that way. Left, no good. Right, good. So I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. And I used my new blue quite a bit this year in league, and it looked a lot better playing pretty straight, just like urethane when I needed just a little bit of extra kick. Let's try one more shot from here, but that labored the entire way. Slowed it down. Yep. Yeah, it's not gonna strike consistently from that angle. I just don't see a opportunity unless the lanes are a lot drier. Bowling on some burn, maybe, but even then, I think you might have some issues getting this ball back to the pins when you have to send it away from the pocket. I think that's what I'm gonna see with this ball. Pretty much anybody saw that with the new blue as well. It's not a ball you hook the whole lane. It's good when they're burnt, and maybe you could shine it. These balls shine up pretty good. But from that zone, I don't like it. So it's not gonna strike from there, so maybe it'll strike from the next 5 boards over. Let's move 5 more. I'll be 30 now. We'll probably call this the end of the road because I think going any further left will just be torture for me and my viewers to try to watch this ball go through the pins at that angle. Come on, ball, one time. Yeah, it's not the ball. Not it. So, there are bowling balls for all different occasions. Radical makes all sorts of bowling balls that are meant to loop the lane, that are better from open angles. I can think of a few: Katana Assault, Zigzag. I'm sure you could think of some more. Put some in the comments what you like the best from Radical. But this ball, all about control. So let's move it back right. Let's throw a couple more shots and just see the versatility and where this ball is really gonna shine in your bag. So I'm gonna move back even further than the start. I'm gonna move to 10. So we're gonna be 5 right of where we began and really play that straighter shot where you can kind of just pipe it down there. And I'm telling you, like, I've watched a lot of clips from the USBC Open Championship this year, and this might be a ball that makes the bag. Now, I'm still gonna bring my purple hammer, but I'm also probably gonna bring either new blue, or I might bring this one. This ball looks pretty promising. If I could play that straighter shot and kind of pipe it down in the pocket, I think it could be a good opportunity at Nationals to control the pattern and still have enough surface to dig in and still hit. So let's try one more shot there and wrap this video up. Let's go out on 5. Now we're gonna be 10 left to where we began. Kind of playing gutter. I'm gonna drift left still, but I'll be playing out a little bit closer to the gutter. And play that kind of traditional urethane line. So, what do you guys think? I mean, obviously, the Rattler NU doesn't have a new cover stock technology. Borrowed it from the new blue hammer, but it has that Rattler core. So lower RG, a little bit more differential, and it flares a lot more. So I think I'm getting a little bit more out of this ball than I did the Hammer New Blue. So leave your comments below. Check out the merch, please, on Inside Bowling. Pick up a shirt. Really helps out a lot. I really appreciate the support on the channel. Talk to you guys soon. Leave me a comment. I read them all, reply to most. Please subscribe.